Hi guys, Chris with the 1990 Pontiac Firebird. Here we are again. Last session we did the rear coil springs. Now I'm attempting to do the front coil springs. I did a little research and made sure that I was doing it right beforehand. Some of the other channels, guys in the other channels had it right as far as what you have to do. And you can see the A-frame there coming apart. You have to basically unbolt it here from the swing arm here as well as the tie rod there. Bolting it off of the frame. As far as this also can be used, and I'm also going to show you this, as your strut replacement. The same principle, except you have to replace these, take these off here and slide these out. These have already been replaced earlier, and as we slide it back up in there, you'll see what we're talking about. Now, I want to show you, I managed to get this first one out. I wanted to see if I could do it before I did any recording, make sure I didn't look like a total fool, but it was pretty straightforward getting it out. You see right there, that's all taken, that's all pretty, the hole for your strut is right here. And now I did go to O'Reilly's and I rented the spring tensioner right there, which comes in a box. It's great, it's your best deal you'll ever get. Just go do it, go rent it, and then it's free as soon as you return it. So this will be going back tonight and I'll get my $50 back. But that goes in there, so I wanted to show you this. I'm pretty shocked. There's the new springs. Do you see any difference? Almost a 2-inch shortening. It's pretty amazing. I got these online. I think I got these from Amazon. Come in a box. Again, they talk about the top and lower springs, where they're going, which are already marked. You can see the painted end there, and so forth. Painted end goes in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to recreate the system, but I'm going to actually go get the bushings, because I already bought the inner bushings as I was looking at this for the sway arm that I'll replace in here as well. But as you can see, these are pretty shot, so I'm just going to go ahead and replace these at the same time. Make sure it's nice and tight for the future. Do it once, do it right. That's my philosophy on getting this done. When I get it closer, I'll send the next recording up. Okay? Just want to give you a heads up on what it looks like right now. Again, underneath, you can see I have it jacked up underneath the frame. So it's sitting there, the front end of the clip is safe. It's not going to drop down on top of me or anything like that. Still a lot of weight on that front end though. I'm a little concerned with that, so I don't want to keep it up elevated too long. And then that's the put together one. So as you can see here, what we'll be doing on the other side, on this side here, is we're going to take the tie rod off here. We're going to dismount it here. We're going to drop the carriage down, the A-frame carriage here. And then we'll just reverse the steps. We'll put the spring in there. The only thing you got to do is you got this little hole to deal with back here, and that's what they don't really talk about too much. That little hole, you have to actually take the spring compressor apart. And that's kind of the part that you got to really understand. This part here, this back end, the floating part, this front end is what screws. So you have to take this apart, slide it up in there piece by piece, and then put it back together, having it clamp on there like this. I'm going to show you right now. So you'll have an idea of what I'm talking about. So in this case here, to get it up inside that hole, you physically are going to take this apart like this, and you actually have to slide it up inside the hole piece by piece. In this case here, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you. It looks like they just do this and you're done. Well, it's not that simple. It's not that simple at all. You have to take it. You can see I'm going to just show you with this apart. This does not go through that hole like that. Okay, that's the part you got to realize and understand here, folks. You have to slide through individual pieces like that, take it completely apart to all 3 pieces, and see if you can come back apart. It's not easy. Okay, and then this little lock spring here is okay, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to deal with too. It just gets in the way as well. So, okay, just want to give you that. I'm going to go get the new bushings, and then you'll see what it looks like after we're done. Bye.